Hi, and welcome to Conan Exiles, Age of Calamities, Crafting Quickies. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get more blood of the devil bear, normal blood, and any resources that you can get from the press. So, let's get to it. Alright, so before we begin, just real quick, we go to settings, server settings, and then we check harvesting, making sure that it's not boosted, and also crafting, making sure that it's not boosted. So we're doing that so that we can establish a very good benchmark with the difference between the fluid press from the vanilla Conan Exiles and also the Malagan's Twilight, the press for the Age of Calamities. Alright, so let's start with the Devil Bear Club Head. Alright, so in vanilla, which I'm going to show you right now, this is supposed to create or produce 3 blood of the devil bear. There we go. So let's put it here. Let's do it one more time to see that it's really a standard number and a fixed number. There we go. So that's what it gives you if you're using the vanilla fluid press. Now let's try and use the Malagan's Twilight, which can be crafted by the Elven Covenant faction. Let's put one. There we go. So even the bone meal has a huge difference. So the vanilla fluid press gave us 3, but the Malagan's Twilight gave us 5. So I checked the details in the document from the devs for the Age of Calamities, and it's bound to increase 50% of the original number. So the original number is 3, 50% of that is 1.5. So it seems like the system just rounded up, and it gives you 2 more additional product for the blood of the devil bear. Now, as you can see, for the 20, that's really easy for the calculation to be done. So half of 20 is 10. So 20 plus 10, 50% is 30. All right, let's do it one more time to establish a standard result. So maybe it's just, it's not fixed or something. So let me show you. There we go. 30 again and 5 again. So that means that if you use the Malagan's Twilight press, it's gonna give you more yield than the vanilla press. So that's 50% more than the vanilla press. Alright, so let's try it on other resources. Let's try the human flesh. So human flesh should give us blood. There we go. And then I'm also, while waiting for that, I'm also going to put one here in Malagan's Twilight. There we go. So blood for the fluid press is 1:1. And human flesh to blood for the Malagan's Twilight should give us, since it's 50% and it rounds up, it should give us 2. There we go. So 1 for the regular fluid press, and then 2 yield for Malagan's Twilight. Alright, so let's skip that. Let's try it one more time so that we can really say that it's fixed. 1. And then 1 here as well. So far, it seems that it's really giving us 50%, rounding it up. So this is pretty good, especially in a certain part of the content for the Age of Calamities where it requires you to have a lot of human blood or a lot of regular blood, right? So let's see. Here we go. 2 from the Malagan's Twilight and 1 for the fluid press. All right. So you can say 1:2 for Malagan's Twilight for the blood, and 1:1 for the human blood or human flesh to blood in the fluid press. It goes the same way with the heads that you can press for blood. It has 50% more in terms of the yield. We're gonna try the others. So this time, let's put it back here. So this time, let's go with the putrid meat. So the putrid meat is known to give us Ichor. So let's try. So in the vanilla press, it's not going to start processing not unless you put at least 50, right? So if I will put 49, it's not going to start processing. There we go. So 50 putrid meat will give you 1 Ichor. But here, let's go with 50. Here we go. So 1 Ichor for the vanilla fluid press. And then here it will give me, boom, 2 Ichors for the Malagan's Twilight. That is very efficient. At least it's worth keeping the putrid meat now if ever you want Ichor to be produced by the fluid press. Of course, the most obvious choice is the Malagan's Twilight and not the vanilla fluid press. All right. Let's start one more time. 50. 50. Right. So if it's standard, if that's really a fixed amount, then this one will give me 1. There we go. And this one should give me 2. There you go. Alright, so now that we're able to test that Malagan's Twilight does give more yield than the vanilla fluid press, let's talk about how it's crafted. So the very first thing that you need to know that the Malagan's Twilight press is only exclusive to the Elven Covenant faction. Alright? You don't need to be in a specific sub-faction. It can be crafted by anyone under the Elven Covenant. So, you go to your feats, religion, and you go to the basic Elven Covenant, and then you will see right here, Station Malagan's Twilight, crafting station, and it can be handcrafted. And you can already unlock this when you're level 3. Alright. But of course, the other materials will require you to be higher than level 3. So if you're going to go here, you can find Malagan's Twilight. So that can be handcrafted. There we go. And then it will only ask you for 48 shaped wood and 4 arcane essence. So the shaped wood is very straightforward. You just have to go to the carpenter's bench vanilla, and then you can already make shaped wood if you unlock your feats for the carpenter. And then the arcane essence can be crafted in here, studies of the ancient arts. Right here. Now, studies of the ancient arts, you go to your feats, survival, and then right here, the ancient arts. So that should unlock your studies of ancient arts crafting station, and will also unlock your ability to craft an arcane essence. So you just need 4 of them. And you will need sapphire, you need aurora herb, a ground bluebell, and a ground dragon fern. So these 2 are dust. You can just put them here in the grinder and you should get the ground version of it. Now for the sapphire that you need to go to the gem crafting bench so that you can create the sapphire shard, which was the one needed. Now if you are wondering about the crafting, the gem crafting bench, all you need to do is again go to feats, survival, and go to art of the craft, and you should see gem crafting here. Once you have unlocked it, this will allow you to craft the gem crafting bench, crafting station, and also the ability to convert uncut gems to its shard form and also to its refined form. Now, as a bonus tip, since you will be needing a lot of blood in your AoC crafting, you can create or you can learn the religion of Jebel Sag. And once you have the Jebel Sag altar, all you need to do is upgrade it to its 2nd tier. So here we go. Feats, you go to your religion, and then go to Jebel Sag, and then unlock the 2nd tier. That should be available to you when you're already level 20. Unlock it, and this should give you the ability to convert demon blood to the regular blood. Now, in the content of the AoC, you will be getting a lot of demon blood, and sometimes you would even have a surplus of it. Put the demon blood here. So, for example, I have 10 here, and then here we go. 1 demon blood should give you 5 normal blood. There we go. Let's try it one more time. Alright, so with this conversion, you should be good with the blood that you need for all the crafting needs or the AoC materials. Now, once you have the Jebel Sag altar converting demon blood to the normal blood, and also you have a more efficient Malagan Twilight because you happen to be under the Elven Covenant, or someone that you know is under the Elven Covenant, so you should be set and not having any problems anymore with the blood that you need. Now, I want to give a shout out to my community who gave me the idea that Jebel Sag altar can actually convert demon blood to normal blood. And that is all for this crafting quickie, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you on the next one.